It gives that floating, slightly psychedelic feel we were promised. The lyrics talk about humans arriving on Mars and trying not to be hated by the locals, but there are narrative sections, instrumental breaks, and these little synth textures layered in with the guitars. Hey everyone, welcome back to Cupchairs Reacts. Kate here, and today we're taking a little trip off-planet with Zachary Mason. Zachary's a 20-year-old artist based in Guildford, UK, and he's been gaining serious momentum lately. His music's been featured in Spin magazine, Stone En Español, and a bunch of indie press from around the world. He's released over 15 songs so far, charted on indie radio, landed sync placements, and apparently has over 200 demos in the vault, so safe to say he doesn't sit still creatively. The track we're checking out today is called The Funky Martians, and it's the second track from his upcoming EP 54321. Zachary's actually shared quite a bit of info about this one. It's a weird and humorous little space story about a human colony landing on Mars, only to discover that the locals, also known as the Martians, can be won over with funk, naturally. There's mention of psychedelic textures, experimental effects, and even some guest appearances on bass and drums from members of Little Big Town and Rose Hill Drive. Plus, all the voice acting, Martians, colonists, narrator is done by Zachary himself, so it sounds like it's going to be a lot in the best way. I haven't heard the track yet, but it definitely promises something playful, offbeat, and maybe even a little profound under the surface, who knows? Let's just dive in already. This is The Funky Martians by Zachary Mason. Nice guitar tone. I think there's a flanger on it. Maybe it's just hard hand. Ooh, nice layering. Really spacey and reverby, as promised. Nice mid-tempo as well.
First touched the ground. The place was empty.
It's a very experimental way of delivery. You can follow the lyrics, by the way, on his video on YouTube. Go check it out. The chord progression is pretty simple, easy to follow. Get some more instrumental breaks, which is nice. Nice floaty synth in there. It's more about telling a story, this song, isn't it? From what I've heard so far, anyway. I like the vocal processing, by the way. Kind of curious what your real voice sounds like. Love how you did the alien voices, by the way. Pretty cool. That's a cool instrumental break, something different. down the vocals a little bit to hear the lyrics better. But that's just me. Okay. So humans get tired of listening to the same song all the time? Understandable, I guess. Fade out for the outro. As in life goes on, right? That's a pretty cool track though. Well, that was fun everyone, wasn't it? So to set the mood, we have a pretty long instrumental intro with layered guitars and some mellow drums. The guitar tone is lovely though, very reverby, spacey, and it's clear the guitars are meant to be the main character here, at least for the instrumental parts. It gives that floating, slightly psychedelic feel we were promised. Then we get into the verse and it's not really sung. It's more of a narration delivered by Zachary himself with quite a bit of vocal processing. It works though, I think. It adds to the weird storybook quality of the whole thing. The lyrics talk about humans arriving on Mars and trying not to be hated by the locals, which of course sounds familiar, doesn't it? What could possibly go wrong, right? Then we hit the chorus and the Martian speech comes in, but it's done entirely through electronic noises, almost glitchy robotic textures. You can't really make out what's being said, but if you're curious, the lyrics are up on Zachary's YouTube channel. Spoiler, the humans mess up, but for once it turns out well. Apparently Martians are really into funky music and that saves the day. And I'm honestly really into this idea. Structure-wise, it's pretty simple. There are narrative sections, instrumental breaks, and these little synth textures layered in with the guitars. Production's clean, nothing overly flashy, but everything feels intentional for sure. It's not a dramatic or emotional track, and it's not trying to be. It leans into the absurd in a way that's actually refreshing. There's something really nice about a song that doesn't try to make you cry or pull you into a big existential moment. This one just wants you to imagine weird aliens, get into the groove, and enjoy the ride. And if you're someone who's ever wondered how a first contact might go, yeah, this is a version I'd be okay with. So it's a playful, imaginative track, and I can see it becoming a fan favorite, and I really hope it finds its people. Big thanks to Zachary for sharing it with us, and good luck with the upcoming EP. If you're into experimental or psychedelic stuff, definitely check out the rest of his music and show your support. And as always, if you're discovering new artists through Cupchairs, or you're an artist who wants to be featured yourself, don't forget to like, share, and follow for more of the good music stuff. See you next time.
The place was empty, no one was around. But then much later, as the red dust cleared, on the horizon, some Martians appeared. The humans' Mars buggy was sent to say hi. The Martians seemed angry.